Hi everyone, how are you? This is Charlotte from Colourful Teaching for You. I know I haven't actually shown you my face. Well, I've shown you in pictures, but this is the first time I'm recording, and I have to say I'm actually kind of nervous. It has been a crazy busy past 2 days because I've been away at a professional development conference to learn about autism and how I, as a teacher, can better support my students who have autism. And I cannot possibly tell you everything about it because, let's face it, it was 2 long days. But I came out of that highly motivated, so inspired. And I wanted to discuss one main point that came across really well to me. And that was the concept of understanding that children who have autism don't necessarily have behavior problems, and children who have learning disabilities don't necessarily have behavior problems. In fact, a lot of children who have learning disabilities tend to be some of our best students across the board. And so I wanted to share with you that even though you may have a child that has a learning disability, there are some techniques that you can use right away. And one of the things that I learned was about one word: function. What is the function of the problem? So there are 4 different points that you might want to take away with it. So it might be that your student or your child might be looking for an escape from a difficult task, or just something that they might not be interested in at that moment. So what exactly are they trying to escape from? The other point is attention. That means, are they looking for your attention? Are they looking for the attention from another student or from another teacher? The third point is tangible. Now, do they want something tangible? Do they want that is tangible, like something that you can touch, something maybe a hug or something? What exactly are they looking for? The next and fourth point is automatic reinforcement. Now, let's imagine a scenario where you are walking your students in a beautiful straight line. Everyone is quiet because you're walking in a hallway, and you have that one little student who decides, I'm going to push another student, or I'm going to pull that student's hair, or just scream in the hallway. You as a teacher might be like, oh my gosh, flabbergasted. What do you need to do? So, as a teacher, my first instinct is I need to go and stand by the student, or I need to, have that student move up front where I am. Now if the student is looking for attention, you just gave that student attention. So all they have to do is think negative behavior or unexpected behavior. If you have not read the zones of regulation, it is an absolute must. And instead of calling it negative behavior, we call it unexpected behavior. It just has a better connotation. So that unexpected behavior now has provided the student with reinforcement that the child might think as positive reinforcement. In another case, if you are homeschooling, let's say your child says, I don't want to do this work, throws down that book. You might say, okay, fine. You don't want to do that work? Fine, let's go do something else for a little while, and then come back. And that student says, or that child says, oh, so I get to go do something fun, and when you pull me back to doing this work, if I throw that same kind of tantrum, what is the result? What am I going to get out of it? Do you see the point? That, for me, was an eye-opening experience. It was huge on every possible level. So I had to figure out, what do I need to do to make this work for me? And one of the things that was mentioned was you need to document. And I know as a teacher or as a parent, you are super uber busy. So documentation is difficult. In order to simplify your life, guess what? I've actually created a lesson plan template, and in that lesson plan template I actually embedded a whole form just for behavior. And if you want to simplify it even more, what you could do is let's not panic. Let's take a deep breath and use numbers, a number system, or anything that's easy for you. Or even a check mark. Let's say the child screams out every 10 seconds. You make a note of that. Check mark. When is this happening? Just write the subject above and check mark every time that happens. When you have a moment, I also created a reflection section. Take a moment, reflect on when that happened. And then you can figure out why that is happening. If you're in that moment and you're reacting, how much of a difference can you possibly make? But if you take a moment to step back and reflect, and I know teachers, it's been drilled in our brains that we've got to reflect, but we know the importance of it. So take a moment, breathe, document, and reflect. If you don't want to get my packages, don't worry about it, but take a moment, write down whatever is easy for you. If you do want the packages, in the show notes, if you were to go to the website and just look below in the description below, I will actually link right to the blog where you can get access, or to the store itself where you can get access. It's fairly affordable. So please think about yourself, think about your student and or child, and everything will work. So this is the first time. I hope this worked out for you. I would love to know in the comments below what you are doing and what you've tried, because guess what? Every time you have done something, you are inspiring other people when you comment. And if you write a lovely long comment, I will reply back, because I'm super excited to know what you've done as well. Because let's face it, as teachers, we are all, and as parents, we are all blessed and put on this earth to create, experience, and teach from the heart. Take care and have a beautiful day. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.